Yeah, exactly the same. You know, I felt really good going into it. Practice was really good again. Just them triple 20s, they kind of desert me a little bit. It's like I'm really not playing well, but I feel good. So yeah, after the first two sets, when I got away with it, I come back and to the break and said to myself, "You've got to do something different because it ain't working. So you've got to change something." So I slowed the throw down, and it started to work again. So I feel like sometimes maybe I'm just lobbing them too quickly, trying to fill the triple 20 up as quick as I can. And yeah, I actually did it in New Zealand, you know, against Damonette. I slowed my throw down, and then I did well. You know, I made the final that week. So I look back on that when it weren't going well, changed something, and yeah, it did. So I think maybe I'm going to slow the throw down a little bit. Sometimes I think I just throw too quickly.
Scoring power in the back end of that game, though, was incredible. That was like vintage.
Yeah, it was
Luke
normal
Humphries.
me. Yeah,
Really finding your top gear at the business end of the tournament must please you.
yeah, it does, and I'm just going to stick with that now. You know, if you've had two sets where I don't know what the average of them two sets, but I felt like it was decent. So when I go into the next game on Friday, I'm going to start throwing a little bit slower because it seems to benefit me sometimes. And then when I find the rhythm, then I can get a bit quicker again. So. Like I just said, I think sometimes I'm just lobbing them too quickly, trying to force them in, and it don't work. So sometimes if you just slow the pace down, it works better for me, and it did there in the end. And then I think I started to get a little bit quicker when I felt comfortable again. So yeah, it's just about changing things. If they're not going right, just tinker with something that makes it go right, and then all of a sudden you're all confident again.
You seemed really happy up on stage, smiling and things like
Yeah.
that, and enjoying the moment. Is this like a new version of you? Because I know you said before that you put too much pressure on yourself, but this looks like a carefree Luke Humphries at the moment.
Yeah, I wasn't smiling the whole time. Yeah, you know, obviously a lot of people seem like they think I'm miserable and moody, but I'm not. I'm a really. If you see, you know me, Phil, off stage, I'm one of the happiest people in the world. But when I'm up there, I'm just so dedicated to win. I don't want to sometimes be too happy and too smiley and put myself off. You know, sometimes I feel like I have to be like tunnel vision. You know, just win the game and then you can be happy afterwards. So. You know, but there is moments where I feel like I enjoy myself a little bit. Like that double one was lovely, and it was a good bit of fun there. And yeah, but yeah, maybe I could be a little bit fortunate. I think sometimes I win games that I'm very fortunate to do, but you don't win them all the time if you don't put the fear into people. And I felt like you know, Christoph maybe tried too hard at the start, but then relaxed, and it was too late. But Christoph's a fantastic player. He really is. He's like I just say, he's very underrated. He's a solid player.
Cheers, Luke. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Luke, well done
Thank
today.
you.
Just on the pace of throw that you've been talking about a little bit, have you considered making that maybe a more permanent change to your action?
I've not been thinking about it, but it could be. You know, I think Christoph's quite a methodical player. He's very solid. He doesn't rush for people. You know, he's not going to throw his darts really quickly and get out of the way for you as quick as possible. You know, he takes his time. And I thought to myself, well, maybe I need to do that a little bit. You know, follow that rhythm and. You know, obviously I've got Cameron on Friday, and he's very, very quick. So I feel like sometimes I can get embroiled in that, and I can start throwing even quicker than I usually do. So when I play Cameron, I think I need to relax and just maybe slow it down a little bit. Not slow him down, slow myself down, because you know what it's like when you get involved in a rhythm where someone's really quick. You just lobbing them too quick, and yeah, maybe that won me the game too much. Slowing that down.
You briefly mentioned about sort of that fear when you're playing your best. Do you feel like that is there when Luke Humphries is hitting that treble every visit? People are stood behind you, sort of fearing what's coming next, I guess.
Yeah, of course. You know them like that. You know I think I had one good set against Nathan, but the first two sets against Christoph, they wasn't great. You know, it was okay, but I'm thinking, you know, when is that real Luke Humphries going to come out? You know, it's nearly 4 sets now, and you've not. I don't think I did a 180 or like. I'm thinking, come on, you know, it's where is it? You can't carry on like this. And then it finally come out of me, and obviously, as you've seen the last 2 sets, it was vintage me. It was, you know, the one of the best players in the world that everyone is used to seeing. So, but one thing I always realise is that you can't keep doing that. You can't keep playing average first 2 sets because you won't get away with it. It's important that. When I'm on Friday, I really do start off like I mean to carry on because you ain't going to keep getting away with playing like every leg and every set.